One of my last few recordings in the dorms. For now. Well, there's gonna be at least 2 more videos recorded in here before everything I have to move on. But regardless, we have a new video. I personally don't know. That's Engage, isn't it? Yep, there he is. It took him long enough to actually get into the game.
The 12 rings. I must claim them. I care not if the world is doomed as a result.
That is actually some sick artwork. Oh, it's Armored Dragon. Oh, Surge. ARD Slam. That's good. That's going to fight Kill Barrier. It's Savior Trigger? Whoa, okay, that's an interesting dragon effect.
Ha! You shall burn!
That's very interesting. Oh, yes. We are definitely looking at that. Okay, so it does nothing. Oh. Interesting.
Warp Ragnarok!
This is
Must be a mistake.
Color of relevance, I guess. I don't know.
Whatever you need.
He is definitely going to be interesting to kill.
I will dispose of you!
Still presents to give.
Alright. Legendary. Wait, is that Secret Stones? Oh. Leon. Interesting. Twilight and Men.
I've grown
Is this
stronger.
Spirit Leon?
I've grown strong enough to defeat even you, Ephraim. I shall stop them.
Really?
Starlight Mythic. Okay. State Illusion. Oh, this is now new meta, huh? No saviors. Parab, obviously.
Let my wish be granted.
This is like Spirit Leon or something.
I shall stop them. What strength is?
He has like the aura around him, just like the Legendary Spirit and Legendary Deirdre do. That is high defense, wow. Sand in action ability Leon gets.
What to do?
Monster will prosper.
Tiara, obviously.
Perfection.
Very, very interesting. I'm also bringing the phone up to my face, so sorry if it's loud, but I think the trailer itself is
Right.
louder. Crazy high support, that's interesting. A lot of debuffs.
We must press forward!
Core surface cannot catch a break. And interaction, wow. Okay, Earth Legend as well. You're on the same page. Okay, so Sombron and Leon. Their names do kind of rhyme, I suppose. But allow me to say this. Finally. Now, as soon as we got engagement fixed, honestly, I thought Sombron would be like the first one to go, obviously. But nope, they did Vale and Lumera first, and they're saving him now. But we all knew that Sombron was going to begin the game as a mythic hero at some point. Come on. Okay, so he's an anima mythic that boosts speed. He's a colorless armored dragon, voiced by Eric Bra and drawn by Magi. The artwork is absolutely nuts, honestly. I'll admit his design's a little bit over the top, but first of all, damn, he ripped. And second of all, I actually kind of like it. It definitely feels like Fel Dragon vibe. It's more Fel Dragon vibe than Grima, in my opinion. Alright, so we have Fel Surge, Slang, distant counter, and adaptive damage, plus 16 to everything but speed, neutralizes 4 bonuses, 25 do damage, 15 flat DR, and an additional 50 flat BR are from specials, and free follow-up. And he can also use Howling Beam style, which we'll get to in a minute. Armor Ice Cap, and ADR Slam. If foe initiates, or if foe is healthy at the start of combat, grants plus 10 to everything but speed, 7 flat DR, including brave hits, and has Hardy Bearing. Interesting. Skill now, as a first. Alright. Okay, so what is Fel Barrier doing? If we have Scouring Fighter, which is obviously great. Fel Barrier. Unit's savior effects won't trigger. Does that mean his savior effects, or Dark Emblem is just a flat plus side all the stats. Neutralizes Dark Emblem granted to unit. Okay, what the freaking hell are we doing with here? Okay, at the start of player phase or ending phase, grants Dark Emblem to allies on the map for 1 turn and grants imbue and reduce damage by 80%, area effect specials by 80%. And he neutralizes Dark Emblem granted to himself. Interesting. Grants bonus to everything but speed equal to number of allies on the map with Dark Emblem active times 2 plus 5 max 11. He deals an additional plus 7 damage and has an additional plus 7 flat DR and minus 2 instant cooldown. If there's any ally on the map with Dark Emblem active and none of the units on the player team have been defeated on the current turn, calculates damage from foes attacked by 50% and reduce damage by X. X% that X by neutralizes any percent DR specials. Includes the effects such as once per combat from Armor Flow and twice per combat from Armor Ice Cap. Wow. Okay. I think I'm starting to get his gimmick. Also, he neutralizes savior effects. So that's what I'm confused by. Savior, what does that mean? Does he neutralize any savior effects given to him? Or does he neutralize any savior effects? Dark Emblem is just a flat plus side all stats, which is kind of tame, honestly, in this kind of meta. Now let's move on to Howling Beam style. It has the same range as Emblem Lin and Legendary Release, and has 0 damage, and foes effects from savior will not trigger. After combat, deals 20 damage, and foes within 2 spaces of that foe get deep wounds inflicted, and they get Divine Haze. The unit suffers a counterattack if any following conditions are met. Foe is armored, foe can counterattack regardless of its range, and foe's range is equal to the same as unit. And of course the counter ability. So basically, his gimmick is being a long-range sniper that neutralizes any all form of DR shenanigans. So the 40% DR from the armor skills are kind of useless-ish. I don't know. The thing that really confuses me is the neutralizes savior effect on himself. Does that mean that he's not spent? He seems like to function as more of a range support unit, if anything else, because of the fact that his style goes a long way and he can give damage. The style looks like it doesn't. The style can only be used once per turn. It's a one-turn style. So this is definitely going to be interesting. He's definitely a very interesting unit type. I will give him that. Not the common tanky armored dragon that we see nowadays, because we typically see armor units that are like these tanks. Alright, next we have Twilight
I've grown strong
Legendary Leon. Now, this may seem confusing, but I think this is similar to what happened with Legendary Deirdre and Legendary Sigurd, where they're sort of like a spirit form from the afterlife. And this tracks because Leon, during the final acts of Sacred Stones, was possessed by the Demon King until his final moments. So maybe this is him after being freed from possession, but Primordius is now released. I don't know. I haven't finished Sacred Stones. Regardless, though, I think it's that same kind of effect as Sigurd and Deirdre have. He's an Earth Parap Legendary that boosts attack. He's a green infantry mage, voiced by Michael Wynn and drawn by Neji Hayashi. Now he has stuck Nagafa, or Nagafal? I don't know. Slaying. He gets Raven Tome. At the start, turn after he acts, he inflicts attack and red struggle and discord. After combat begins, he has a standard percent damage bonus that it's common on his variants now, or at least it was on his Valentine's variant, and we know how toxic that one got. I think someone might be taking this place. If unit has weapon triangle advantage, or if unit's press is higher, it's 40%. Otherwise, it is 20, and it deals damage equal to percent of greater between units, or force attack stat. Grants 16 everything but speed, 25 do damage, and 15 flat DR. And attack shackle, I think that's new. That's just why we got Comet, and we got State Illusion, and we have attack res up rest. But let's go on State Illusion. Grants plus 10 to everything but speed. When unit issues combat, foes savior effects will not trigger. So he's basically anti-savior, which might actually be a very good thing during the current meta we're in, is savior units are everywhere. At the start of player phase or enemy phase, grants Anathema and Creation Pulse. Grants bonus to his attack equal to unit's maximum cooldown count times 3 and reduce damage effects by 7. And if he initiates after combat, he ends actions immediately and grants gravity and shares spells on the foe. Those with the highest speed within free spaces of target foe. Which is why we got the shared spoils effect on Ephraim. So this is basically a stronger Valentine's Leon, but infantry, and has the ability to give spoils to pretty much everybody. So that's basically what we're doing. Everyone else here. So I'm gonna double check something real quick. I want to double check to see when Emblem Tiki came out. Or Mythic. Tiki, sorry. Just move my computer to make sure nothing happens. Yeah, it wasn't like Emblem Tiki just released. Or Mythic Tiki, rather. Hang on. I'm not hallucinating. When was he released? Or when was she released? Because I know I made a video on it. Mythic hero the ones are coming. Oh, right, it was a short, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a short. That's why. That was why I didn't see it. But yeah, she was like just released, so this is very fast. Okay, so moving on from that little thing, I probably should have cut that out and it came back, but whatever. I don't have the ending tools for that. So joining Sombron and Colorless, we have the aforementioned Mythic Tiki and Legend Release. Now this group is stacked. Legend Release is definitely one of the best legendaries we have in the game right now because of the fact that she can inflict freeze and is very broken with the Byleth ring. And Tiki, definitely probably not the strongest mythic we had recently, but the fact that she gives the binding shield support and is not a bad tank is good. Now the Sombron's our new mythic. Joining Legendary Leon in green is Rihanna Lysithia and Emblem Madelgard. Now, this is definitely a very strong group. Rihanna Lysithia is a very strong nuke, and Emblem Madelgard is still one of the best Gale Forcers in the game. So for blue, we have Emblem Byleth, Harmonized Hector and Ephraim, and Valentine Saline. This group is definitely very good. Emblem Byleth still probably, if not probably the best emblem in the game right now, because of the fact that he gives dance. And to everyone, Harmonic Hector is just bulky as beyond measure, and Salien's still pretty solid support. And finally, wrapping up red, we have Emblem Erica, Ilium Mercenary Mia, and Aided Loot. I almost said tuned. This is definitely the weakest of the bunch because of the fact that it doesn't really have a very strong current meta unit, maybe aside from Mia and maybe Loot. Erica's definitely the weakest here, but still a very good thing all around, some great fodder if you need it, and also Aided is definitely nice to have. But this banner is definitely very good, I would say, if you're going to be summoning on it. I might wait a little bit before summoning again, even though I probably have to go in for Leon anyways, because that's the meta right now we're in when it comes to legendaries. But yeah, I really wish you all luck if you're trying to summon on this, but right now I have all the assignments to work on, so I need to end this video quickly. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm actually going to be posting a free ticket run summon session of the ticket anniversaries that we got during Golden Week, and also on the next 6 A Hero Rises banner, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, so I wish you all the best of luck. This has been GMW, and I'm out of here. See ya!